If you're 30 and your savings account reads zero, you're not behind. You're sitting in almost the exact same spot as roughly 1 in 3 Americans your age. The real story isn't the number, it's what happens in the next 90 days. You know the feeling. You open your banking app at midnight, see the balance, and feel that little drop in your stomach. Meanwhile, your feed is full of people your age buying houses, posting 5 years until financial freedom countdowns, acting like compound interest started working for them in the womb. And somewhere in the back of your mind is this quiet voice going, "It's too late for me." Here's the thing, that voice is lying to you, and it's lying for a reason. Every financial guru tells you the same thing. Start at 22, max your retirement account, let time do the work. Cute advice. If you graduated with no debt into a job that actually paid you, most people didn't. Wages flattened, rent doubled, and the just start early crowd conveniently leaves out that they had a 10-year head start most of us never got. And look, the entire industry profits when you feel behind. Panic sells products. So before you do anything else, let's strip the shame out of this completely. Option 1, extreme budgeting. You've seen this person, cuts out coffee, cancels Netflix, brings lunch every day for 3 weeks until they're miserable and binge spend it all back in one weekend. Option 2, the side hustle grind. Works a second job, picks up freelance gigs, suddenly has an extra $600 a month. And somehow it just evaporates because there's no system catching it. Option 3, waiting for the big break, the inheritance, the crypto bag, the once I get that promotion. Years pass, the number stays at zero. Option 4, and this is the dangerous one, the panic investor. Feels behind, sees a stock everyone's hyping, dumps next month's rent into it, loses 40% in 3 weeks. Now they're behind and scared of investing for good. None of these fail because the person is lazy or bad with money. They fail because of order. Almost everyone tries to fix their money in the wrong sequence, and the sequence matters more than the amount. Picture a bathtub. There's a faucet running, then that's your income. But there's also a drain wide open. That's high interest, debt, and fees, quietly draining out faster than the faucet fills it up. You can crank that faucet all you want. Until you plug the drain, the tub never fills. So here's the catch-up sequence. 3 levers, in order, no skipping. Lever 1, plug the drain. Kill any debt charging you double-digit interest before anything else. That's not saving, that's stopping the bleeding. Lever 2, build the floor. A small cash cushion, not 6 months, not yet. Just enough so one car repair doesn't send you back into debt. Lever 3, open the faucet. Now and only now, automation kicks in. Money moves into investments before you ever see it. Take Mike, 30 years old, IT support job, $0 saved, $6,000 in credit card debt at 24% interest. Following this sequence, Mike clears that debt in about 14 months, saving roughly $1,400 in interest he would have burned otherwise. Then he builds a $3,000 cushion in 5 months. By 32, he starts automating $300 a month into a simple index fund. Here's the part that stings a little. That 2-year delay versus starting at 30 sharp costs Mike maybe $40,000 by retirement. But the version of Mike who tried to invest before fixing the drain, he'd have lost that $6,000 to interest and never built the habit. The money lost, it isn't from starting late. It's from starting in the wrong order. But here's where it gets interesting. The biggest lever in this entire system isn't cutting expenses, it's income. A 5% raise, negotiated once, compounds into every future raise, every contribution, every dollar this whole system runs on. Most people spend years optimizing their coffee spend and 0 hours optimizing their salary. Fix the sequence, but don't ignore the faucet itself. So if you're 30 with 0 saved, that's not a final score, it's a starting line. Plug the drain, build the floor, then open the faucet in that order. And if you want to know exactly how to widen that faucet, that's actually the next video.